Hi folks, this is Rick Day with Optimum Success, and today we're going to talk about OPM, or other people's money. Hey, look at this. We just got back from Hawaii, right? Well, it wasn't from other people's money, but what it was from airline credit cards, Hawaiian, American, Southwest, Alaska. They're our friends. We use those credit cards to pay money. We'll talk about that more in another video. You're probably all up to speed on that. But other people's money, how do you get it and where is it at? Those sound similar. There's two things. Where can you find it and how do you go about getting it? So how do you get anything? You got to ask for it. You got to go looking for it. The answer to getting from poor, I was rich, I was poor, I was rich, I'm doing okay now. The way to get from not having a lot of money to getting a lot of money to getting income producing assets, which is the difference between working all day and never having anything and having a lot, is income producing assets. How do you get those if you don't have a lot of wealth? You get that with other people's money. If you weren't born rich, you got to get it with other people's money. So what is other people's money? It's banks. They're kind of tough. Credit unions, they're a little nicer. Hard money lenders, the people that are selling the properties, the people that are selling the businesses. Maybe you do have a rich uncle. Maybe you have a neighbor. Maybe you have somebody in a trade association or an organization you're in that has made it and has some interest in doing that. You have to approach people. Some people you can approach aggressively. Some people you have to approach very carefully. You don't want to scare them off. You don't want to be a wolf with a rabbit. So joint ventures and partners would be another way to do that. So let's do some examples of that, some deal examples. On business, I want to buy into a business. Maybe I have somebody that wants to retire out of a business, or they have a capital shortage, or they have a talent shortage. So any one of those things, talent, capital, or maybe they're ready to get out of there, they want to move on. Those are all opportunities to get into that business as a joint venture or a partnership in that business, or maybe even a buyout. Real estate, same idea. You got people that are tired of the real estate they have. Maybe they're tired of the tenants. They're older. They don't need the money anymore, the headaches. We live in the state of Oregon. In Oregon, it's been difficult for landlords due to state and county statutes and attitudes, right? So whatever that may be, whether it's the political environment, aging out, pain with the tenants, whatever those reasons, much like the business, there are opportunities in that real estate to get that person to be other people's money. So again, financial institutions, that almost goes without saying, but conventional banks aren't always easy to deal with. But if you have a bank you bank with, that's a good way to go because you have some history with them. And some banks specialize in different things. Credit unions tend to be easier to get along with. No offense to my banker friends. They tend to be more interested in the people they serve. That is more their mission, right? And then you have your property owners, your business owners, your rich uncle, maybe your neighbor, somebody you know in a trade association, a mentor, and then the idea of partners or joint venture people. I'll get into this more in future videos in business and real estate as individual areas in more detail, but you need to consider that other people's money is the vehicle to get you from here to there. Thank you for your time.